Is designing wooden boxes for his books. Each box measures 15 by 12 by 10 inches. Before he buys wood, he needs to find the surface area of each box. What is the surface area of each box? So they took this and they put it into a net for me, which is 2D flat, right? So then I can find the area of each part. So this one's easy. I'm going to do 10 by 12. What's 10 times 12? 120. All right. This one is 10 here. How do I know what this side is? I look over here at this side, so it's all the same. All these are the same. So this side is 15. So what's 10 times 15? 150. Okay, I know this one's the same. 10 times 15, so that's 150. I know this is 10 times 12, so that's 120. All right, what is this side right here? 12, because this side is 12, so this side is 12. So then I have 12 times 15, which is what? 180. And then 12 times 15 is 180. All right. So now, all right, I'm going to go down here, and it says, let's see, do we have A? Oh, it did A already for me. B is 150. C is, I went over it, so I can't see it. Which one's C?
12 times 18.
What?
12 times 15 equals 180.
Okay, so this one's 180. What's E? 12 times 15 is 180. D is 10 times 15. 150. And 10 times 12 is 120. Okay, now we're going to add all these together. So I'm going to write 120, 120, 150, 150, 180, 180. Okay, I could make this just a little bit easier for myself because I could quickly add a few of these together, right? What's 120 plus 120? 240. Okay. What's 150 plus 150? 300. And 180 plus 180? 360. Okay. Now I'm going to add those together. So this is 0, 10, and 9. So the surface area of each box is 900 what? Inches squared. Okay, now on your desk, or not on your desk, but on this little strip that I just gave you, I want you to label these things with me, okay? All right. From here to here, okay, is length. So I'm just going to color code it. So our length is from there to there. So you could just put an L under it. All right. Our height is from here to here. No, I totally got that wrong. That was width. Okay, this is our width. All right, then our height is this one. And then our length is this one, okay? So width, length. Okay, now let's plug these into our formula. Okay, so this says 2 times length times width. All right, what's my length? 15. What's my width? 12. Okay, now bring everything down so you don't forget anything. Make sure you're doing this on do it with your dry erase marker on your mat. What's my length? 15. What's my height? Okay. What's my height? And what's my width? 12. Okay. All right. Now I need to find out what 15 times 12 is. So what's 15 times 12? 180. Now bring everything down, please. Okay. What's 15 times 10? All right. And then bring everything down so you don't forget anything. And what's 10 times 12? All right. Now I'm going to say 2 times 180 is what? 360. 2 times 150 is 300. And 2 times 120 is 240. And then when I add all those together, what do I get? 900. Okay? So I could use this formula as long as I'm really careful about what my length is, what my width is, and what my height is. Now the best time to use this formula is when you have a story problem and it says, hey, this is your length, this is your height, this is your width, and then you know for sure. Also, this formula only works for rectangular prisms. You can't use it on a triangular prism, just a rectangular prism. Okay. So let's look at this next one. This is a triangular prism. The sides are rectangles, but the bases are triangles. So it's a triangular prism. So what I have to do is I have to do formulas for each one of them. So here is my triangular prism, and then they laid it out flat for me. So this is going to be really fun. You ready? Okay, so A is a triangle, right? So point to A. A right here. This is a triangle, so I have to use the formula 1/2 base times height. So what is my base? 12. What's my height? 5. All right, I'm going to take half of 12, which is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So I know A is 30. Okay, okay, let's put on here, we're going to say A, and it goes all the way to E. A, B, C, D, E. All right, so we found A. It was what? 30. So let's write that in. All right, let's do the area of B. Yeah, A and E are the same, so I can do that too. That's 5 times 12, so I already know it. So I can go over to E and say this is also 30. All right, B. If I look at B, it is a rectangle. So what is my formula? Area equals base times height, or length times width. This is 5 times 10, which is 50. This one was B, so I'm going to go over to my B and put in 50. Now C, this is also length times height. So this is 12 times what? 10, because this side is 10, because this side is 10. So 12 times 10 is 120. So I'm going to go over to C and put in 120. And D, this is 13 times 10, which is what? 130. Okay, now I have them all. Now make sure they're lined up correctly so we don't get these mixed up. So let's add all this together. I've got 0, 3, 6, 8, 11, 16, and 360.
Yep.
So the surface area of this rectangular prism is 360 what? Inches squared. All right, this one is a square, so it's really easy. Okay, think about a dice. How many sides does a dice have? 6, and I know that for sure because there's 6 dots, up to 6 dots on a dice, right? So it has 6 sides. So all I really have to do on a cube is find one side and then times it by 6. So I'm going to find the front. I have 5 times 5, which is what? 25. And there's 6 sides, so I'm going to times that by 6. And what do I get? 150. So cubes are easy. 150 what? Centimeters squared. Okay, this one's easy because it's a what? It's a cube, right? So it has 6 sides and they're all the same. So all I have to do is find one face, which is 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, and then I have 6 faces, so 6 times 4 is 24 what? Feet squared. Okay, now we're going to get to this triangular prism, which is a little bit tougher. Okay, how many sides do I have on this triangular prism? 5. How many rectangles do I have on this? 3. And how many triangles? 2. Okay, so I'm going to come to my yellow paper. All right, I'm going to say, well, this is what's hard. I'm going to do 1 rectangle, 2 rectangle, 3 rectangle, and then I have 2 triangles. Now, to make it easy on me and to keep it nice and organized, I'm going to say this top one is A, okay, the one on the bottom is B, and the one on this side is C. So then I know. So I'm going to say rectangle A, rectangle B, rectangle C. Now the triangles are going to be the same, the rectangles are going to be different. So let's find A, which is this front side. Okay, the side that you can see, the top side. All right, so what's my formula? Area equals rectangle, people. Area equals base times height. So what is my base on this one? 16. All right. What is my height? 10, right? Now on the triangle, that is the hypotenuse, so I wouldn't use that. But on the rectangle, that is the side. So 16 times 10. So what's 16 times 10? 160. That's my rectangle A. All right. Okay, let's do rectangle B, which is the bottom one there. What's my side? So area equals base times height. All right, my base is 8. Right? And then the side is 16. So quickly figure out 8 times 16. What do you got? 128. Okay, that's rectangle B. Okay, rectangle C is going to be the one in the back. So I'm going to look there. So this is one side, which is what? Come on, guys. What is this side right here? 6. What's this side right here? 16. Okay, figure out what 6 times 16 is. So rectangle C is 96. Alright, now I have to find out the triangles. Alright, I found out all those rectangles. Now I'm going to find out the triangles. What is the formula for a triangle? Write it, please. Area equals 1/2 base times height. Alright, what's my base on this triangle? And what's my height? How do I know it's not 10? Because that's the slant, right? I'm looking for the ones that come together at a right angle. Alright, let's do 1/2 of 8, which is, and 4 times 6 is 24. That's one triangle. So 24 plus 24, because I have two triangles and they are the same. Now, I am not very lined up here. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 8, 1, 6, 0. Okay, now let's add all these together. So this is 10, and this is 12, so that's 22. 4, 10, 4, okay, 10. 19 plus 4 is 3. 432. So this is 432 what? Centimeters squared. I hate when they start giving us some fractions. Yeah, guess what I'm going to let you do this. I'm going to let you use your calculator on this. So get out your calculator. But first I need you to fill in the formula. I would like you to try the formula on this one. Okay? Okay, so let's go back here and let's look. Alright? This right here is my height. This, go away. I don't care about your software updates. Okay, this right here is my length. And this right here is my width. Okay, so let's go to our formula. What is my length? So I'm going to say 3.5 times, what's my width? 4 plus, make sure you're bringing everything down. What's my length again? 3.5. What's my height? What?
8.5.
Thank you. Plus, what's my height?
8.5.
And what's my width?
4.
Okay, with your calculator, put in 3.5 times 4 real quick. What do you get? 14. Now, don't forget, bring your 2 down. Okay, then with your calculator, do 3.5 times 8.5.
29.75.
What?
29.75.
Okay, and then with your calculator, do 8.5 times 4. Now, give everybody a chance to do it, so just hang on with your answer for a sec. 8.5 times 4. Times 4. Okay, what do you got?
34.
34. All right, now with your calculator, do 2 times 14. That's easy. What's that one? 28. And then do 2 times 29.75. Give everybody a chance. 2 times 29.75. What do you get? 50 what? 59.5. Okay, and then 2 times 34, 68, right? Okay. Now I need to add these. Now you need to be super careful of that decimal, so I'm going to put that first. 59.5, all right, plus 28, plus 68. Okay, be careful of your decimals. So I get 5, 15, 155.5. Okay, so 155.5 what? Inches squared. Okay, you could have also looked here and done it just with this. I could have said 3.5 times 8.5. Or you can plug that one into your formula because it is a rectangular prism. All right, I want you to do number 4 with your partner real quick.